But anyway, is your head still jumped up a bit?
A little bit. I go down a bit. Go down a bit.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we thought we would have this inspired idea of doing this outside, but
The sun is shining.
there's a dog barking, there's people drilling and hammering, so you might not be able to hear us at all.
It's a nice quiet Sunday afternoon.
Here is our Disney tag.
Yay!
We thought we'd get it done. We're a bit late doing it. We were tagged by Springy Tails. Thank you, Alan and Stevie.
Hello.
And Max, the dog. We've shut Jeff away, so that's not him barking. It's some other random dog at the park. But anyway, we shall get on with our questions and we'll see how we go. Okay, first question is, when was your first time at Disney World?
It would have been 2016 for me, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, seems like a lifetime ago. But yeah, that was the first time, and that time I'd ever been, and the only time I've ever been so far. Yeah, it was amazing.
So far.
So far. What about you?
What about me? Let me just go back in the mists of time. Way back. Take me back. 2006 was my first ever time. Yeah, so that was the first time I went, and I'd been to Disneyland Paris before, but I really couldn't see what all the fuss was about going to Disney World. And then of course I went, and it was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I don't think until you go, you realise what it's like.
I think that's what you said to me, and I didn't realise till I went.
What is your favourite park?
Ooh. Well, I think my favourite park would have to be Epcot, just because of the feel of it. I mean, I love the Magic Kingdom, it's a very special place, but for me, I think Epcot, it just has something about it when you just stood on like the World Showcase and you're looking out into the lake, and it's just a magical place. So that's me. What about you?
Well, I recently answered this question online, and I put it's whatever park I'm in at that moment, because I love every park, especially at Walt Disney World. People say, oh, this park's not so good, or that park's not so good, but I just think there's something amazing about every park. Every park at Walt Disney World has got its own identity.
Yeah.
Because Magic Kingdom is Disney,
Yeah.
but then I love Epcot as well, because we just find so much to do, don't we, in Epcot?
But you see, the Animal Kingdom now, you see, it's got Pandora, so...
Which we haven't seen yet, so we don't know.
We don't know. But yeah, so good
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. Favourite land in the Magic Kingdom?
I'll let you go first.
Ooh. Well, this is a case where you go, oh, it's Fantasyland. Oh no, wait a minute, it's Frontierland. Oh no, it's Tomorrowland. Yeah. So it's really difficult to choose. I'm going to plump for Fantasyland, because that is like the original magical Disney-ish kingdom. How about you?
Well, I would have to say probably Frontierland, just because it's got Big Thunder, and I love the whole Wild West theme and that. So yeah, for me, I would have to say Frontierland. Although again, it's tough, and I think all the lands are great, and I do love Fantasyland.
What is the first Disney movie you saw in theatres?
I don't honestly know. No, I'm trying to think of what Disney films I have seen in the cinema. I don't know. How about you?
I honestly don't know about seeing Disney films at the cinema. It's for me, Disney films is more like they were on a Sunday afternoon, or during school holidays, or watching clips of them on the Disney Club.
I don't remember going
Yeah.
specifically to see.
The only one I can remember seeing is going to see The Little Mermaid with Sarah when she was little, as her first ever cinema trip. So that's the only actual first Disney film I can remember seeing in the cinema. But okay, what type of Disney item do you collect the most? Probably have quite similar answers for this, won't we?
Yeah, probably mugs would be the same.
Yeah, mugs. We both love mugs, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I collect stitches also, cuddly stitches. I have quite a few of those, don't I?
I have a few stitches too.
And I don't know if this counts, I suppose it does these days, but I collect Ewoks as well. Cuddly Ewoks. Which Disney voice character would you like to meet?
Voice character.
Yeah. So somebody who's voiced a Disney character. Somebody famous or just which character would you like to meet the person behind?
Alright. For me, probably Tim Allen, who did Buzz.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Tim Allen, if I could have two, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks together would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to, yeah. Just because I think there would be a lot of fun. What about you?
I would like to meet Mulan.
Mulan,
I love her. Mulan is my favourite, one of my two favourite Disney films. So I'd like to meet Ming-Na, is it, that does Mulan and who's also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well now.
Oh, yeah.
But also she was in one of my favourite ever TV series, ER, for a long time. So I just think she's great. She looks amazing, and I just love Mulan. I think it's a great film, and I love her in it.
Mulan.
So yeah, but me, Mulan.
Very cool.
Most underrated Disney movie. Oh.
I'll let you tell me first. I'm gonna think.
I'm going to be very predictable and say Mulan. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people, I don't know. I tend to like the people films like Mulan and Pocahontas more than I do the strange creature films. So I would say Mulan. I think it's a great story for girls and women, empowering women. It's historically quite interesting, and it's funny. It's got Eddie Murphy in it, who's very good in it.
He's very good.
And Donny Osmond sings a song in it. What more could you
What
want?
anybody want from a film?
Donny Osmond. Yeah.
You see, I'm kind of the other way. You see, I kind of like the animals
Yeah.
and things. So mine, which I've just pointed out, and I think he's very underrated, and I get frustrated when people slag it off, is Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood, and I remember watching it as a kid, and I think it's great, and I love the fact it's simplistic the way it's drawn, you know, it's back in the olden days.
Do you think it's historically correct?
Possibly not. But there are some things in there, but I just think it's a lovely, sweet film, and I think a lot of people, like, when you see reviews about it and they go, oh, it's not very good, I think it's a brilliant film, and I love it, you know, and all that, I love all the different animals, the fact, yeah.
Good
So,
for you.
I love that.
Next question. Oh, tricky. Favourite Disney hotel? So I'll do my favourite Disneyland Paris hotel, and then I'll do my favourite Disney World hotel. Okay, favourite Disneyland Paris hotel is probably the lower priced hotel that I've ever stayed at Disneyland Paris, and that is Hotel Cheyenne. But Hotel Cheyenne was my favourite. I loved it. The theming was great. The room was lovely.
What was it, really nice?
It wasn't a long walk to the park
there was
at
no
all.
further walk than any other
And
Disney hotel, was there?
I don't think I've ever been as close. We were literally over the road from the shop and the Starbucks and the reception. I don't think I've ever been that close to the amenities before. So I loved it. I'd go back there again in a heartbeat. Loved it.
Yeah, me too. It was really good. Love it.
And in Disney World, because we're going back there, I'm going to say Saratoga Springs, just because we've chosen to go back a second time. But I think it kind of is all tied in with the memories of who you go with and what good time you have. So for me, Saratoga is the best, and it's just such a nice, relaxing place out of the parks. So go on then.
Well, my vast experience. No, I'd say I agree. It's weird because I like Newport in Disneyland Paris,
Yeah.
but I think Hotel Cheyenne was brilliant. And like I say, I don't think we were expecting too much, but it was amazing. I love the theming of it, the whole Wild West theme. It was a nice walk to the park, and I think when we go back to Paris, we should definitely go back
Yeah,
there.
we will.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lovely place. And in Disney World, I've only stayed at Saratoga Springs, so yeah, I would love that. But again, if we're going to places where we'd like to stay, I would have to go. The Polynesian would be the one that I would love to stop at, because I think that was just an amazing theme place, and just when you're there and the feel of it and the way it looks, it's beautiful. Yeah, but I love Saratoga. I love the fact you can just literally walk into Disney Springs. You know, I think it's great. It's a lovely place. Yeah.
Okay, favourite ride?
Oh. Where'd you go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Favourite ride? Well, I'm going to be really predictable, and I would have to say probably Big Thunder. Big Thunder will always be the best. You know, it was always, I remember seeing it. It was one of the first things I sort of rides I saw before I ever went, and I was like, wow, how amazing it must be to actually ride that ride. And then to ride it, yeah, it is just incredible. Yeah, lovely.
I'm going to have to go with Big Thunder as well. If I have to, I mean, there's so many amazing rides and attractions, but I'm going to have to go with Big Thunder because I was so scared to do that ride for such a long time. And then when I finally went on it, I thought, yeah, this is it. This is the pinnacle for me. This is great. This is the kind of ride I like. Okay, least favourite ride.
Go on, you do this one first.
I don't really have a least favourite ride because I only go on things that I want to go on.
I suppose it'd be the one that you probably think it's a nice ride, but not that you hate, but maybe you wouldn't. Not a priority, I suppose. Would be a good way of saying it.
Because like even the ones that I'm not that fussed about, you kind of feel like you have to go on it to have a full Disney experience. Like It's a Small World.
Just trying to think. Yeah. See, maybe Winnie the Pooh. Maybe I like it, but it doesn't blow me away. So yeah. Maybe.
There are things that you have to go on more than once.
Oh yeah, I think
and
that's
then there's things that you tick off going on.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be bothered if you didn't go on it again. It's like Little Mermaid ride. I suppose I love that ride, but if I didn't go on it again, it wouldn't. You know, those other rides I think.
Ironically, those are always the rides that you can get on lots and don't have to queue very much.
Like when we were in Extra Magic Hours, yeah, that was
and
good.
we were the only people
and
on.
There was nobody on. We were literally walked straight on the Little Mermaid ride. There was nobody there, and we just rode it ourselves. It was great.
Okay, favourite show at the parks?
Ooh, wow. Show would probably have to be The Lion King. That was amazing. I don't know now. Because I just Indiana's just creeped in there.
Will you stop choosing all my answers?
Right, no, I shall go with just The Lion King, just for the fact of it being an amazing spectacle. Just favourite.
My favourite show.
Nemo.
I do love Nemo. I do love Nemo. I get quite emotional watching Nemo.
Yeah, that was good.
I'd probably go for Indiana Jones, just because it's classic. Love Indiana Jones films. I just think it's amazing the way they do it. The stunt people in there are fantastic, and it's good fun. But probably go for that. Favourite attraction that is no longer at the parks?
Well, there's only one for me. Great movie ride.
Oh,
I'm glad I got to go on it, and I am gutted that it's gone, because I think it kind of summed up Hollywood Studios. That's what Hollywood Studios is all about, and I feel it's sad in a way that they've lost that, because it's all about the movie experience, the film industry, and I think I'm sure the Mickey Mouse ride that's there will still be, incredible, but I just feel it's kind of lost that little spark that it had. I'm quite sad about that.
I'm going to a lot of people probably won't agree with me. I'm tempted to say Stitch, because I know a lot of people didn't like the Stitch encounter, but I'm going to say I really miss Captain EO at Epcot, because
I'm gutted now.
it's not in Walt Disney World and it's not in Disneyland Paris now, and me and my girls just absolutely loved it. It was so bad it was good. It was so cheesy. It was a Michael Jackson short film. Yeah, that was basically it all the way through, and the story was very bad and the acting was bad, but it was Michael Jackson music, and it was just fun. It was just a lot of fun, and I miss that, and I think you would have really enjoyed that.
I think you showed me the video. She showed me the video, and I was online. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome!"
Yeah, so we do miss that one. So.
Not missed it.
Monorail or ferry? How can you choose?
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to say controversial, but I would have to say ferry. Just for the fact that I love the monorail. Don't get me wrong; it's a great way to travel. Sometimes they can be a little bit full. And a little bit cramped, so they're not almost the most comfortable ride. But I just love the ferry. I think when you sat on it and you're relaxing, you're looking out over the water, it's just a calm way to travel. What about you?
I mean, we're not people we don't drive, so we don't take our car, so we don't park at the TTC, and it's not a case of getting the monorail or the big ferry over to Magic Kingdom, but we do take the little boats to Grand Floridian and Wilderness Lodge and places like that, don't we? And love to do the monorail hotels as well, so I've got to go with monorail. I'll even it up and go with monorail, because
I love the monorail.
Who doesn't love a monorail?
It is a great way to travel.
I know.
And I just love that. Take small children by the hand.
Yeah. And moment in a Disney film.
Go on then, I'll let you go first.
No, I need to think.
There's only one for me.
Go on.
Bambi's mother died. I remember watching that as a kid, and I was quite, generally shocked, I think, because it's almost like you never really experienced sort of death and things like that before. And I think for like a cartoon, it was quite serious and quite shocking. Yeah. So yeah.
It's difficult because I've got a couple. I think Mufasa in The Lion King. You talk about shocking. That was like sort of my kids' generation Bambi. That was because that was so brutal and horrific, and so well done, very emotional. So I think that traumatized a lot of children my kids' age. Disney villain. Well, I'm gonna keep with my Lion King theme and go with Scar, because again I think it's somebody that my kids really enjoy watching, and Jeremy Irons is brilliant. And he's nasty. He kills his brother, for goodness sake. That's low.
Can't get harsher than that.
That's bad. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Scar from The Lion King.
Okay. I'm going to have to go for King John from Robin Hood. Just because he's awesome, because he's so I don't know, weak in a way, and obviously the snakes controlled him, and I just think he's funny. I think what I love is he's a funny villain, and as a kid I always used to love watching him. So yeah, definitely King John.
Jolly good.
It's a lion theme going on.
Yeah. Favourite Disney princess and prince?
Disney princess would have to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because I love Beauty and the Beast. I think it's one of my all-time favourites. I didn't make him a prince at the end. Was he a prince at the end or not?
I can't remember. He pretended to be a prince.
I know, pretended to be a prince. Did he have to become a prince in the end?
I think you can have Aladdin.
Okay, I'll say Aladdin then for me. If it was Aladdin, definitely. What about you?
I'm going to go for, and I'm classing her as a princess. I'm going for Pocahontas. She was the daughter of the chieftain of the tribe, so Pocahontas again.
I'll let you put it. You let me have Aladdin and let you put it.
Another strong woman, Yeah. So
Woman.
That's my favourite princess. As to prince, leave the prince. I can't really think. I'll probably think
Gaston a prince?
No.
See, I'd go for Gaston.
He's not a prince, and he never will be.
He could be a good contender for my favourite
See,
villain.
Belle isn't really a princess.
But she marries the prince at the end, doesn't she?
Well, maybe they get married. We don't know.
A prince.
We don't know.
Yeah, I think they should get married. You always get married at the end. That's the rule. You live happily ever after.
Okay. If you could live in any world from a Disney film, which would you choose? Live in Hawaii with Stitch and Lilo.
Oh, you see, yeah. That's probably. Yeah. Damn, I don't think about it.
Because I want to go to Hawaii anyway, so yeah. I hang out with Lilo and Stitch in Hawaii.
Okay. And I'd probably pick Mohana. Just cause
Mohana?
Moana?
Moana.
It's Moana.
Moana, there's no H in it.
Right, Moana, yeah. Because that looks like an amazing place.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And where was that again?
I don't know, I always thought it was Hawaii, but obviously it isn't. Where is it? Is it
Last question. If you could talk to Walt now, what would you say?
Why did you die? No, probably just thank him for his amazing world that he created. I don't know, how would you say it?
I think I said this on Sean and Caroline's. I'd like to ask him what was next. What are you going to do next, Walt? If he was still around, what's next?
Yeah.
Because, that was the great thing about it. He was always not resting on his laurels. He was always thinking, what can I do next that can be bigger and better?
Yeah. I suppose, because he never really saw it when it opened, did he?
No, Walt Disney World, he didn't know.
Yeah, so I suppose I'd ask him what he thought. Was it everything he'd envisioned? What would he change? I suppose the sad thing about Epcot as well, obviously it's an amazing place, but I don't think it was actually what he'd envisioned, is it? In the end. So yeah, that's probably what I'd ask him. Is he happy with it? Would he change anything? Yeah. What would he like to do next? Love that man. Is that it?
I think that's it. That's all our questions. Finished, Jeff? We're finished?
Hope you enjoyed that.
Yes. I think I'm supposed to tag some other people now, but I think we're one of the last people to do it, so...
You're gonna have people.
yeah.
You're gonna be left to
I don't know if maybe New World Travel Monkeys haven't done it, so if you're watching this and you haven't done it, have a go at Disney Tag. Or if anybody who's happening to watch this and hasn't done it, just comment below and have a go at it yourself.
Sounds good to me.
Thanks for watching.
See you again soon.